Good day, everyone. Today we embark on an insightful journey into a subject that seamlessly intertwines creativity, law, economics, and strategy, the fascinating realm of intellectual property and innovation. In an age where ideas often hold greater value than physical assets, understanding how intellectual property, commonly referred to as IP, functions is not just beneficial but essential for businesses, particularly those engaged in innovation, research, design, or digital content creation. Let's begin by addressing the fundamental question. What is intellectual property? At its core, intellectual property refers to the intangible creations of the human mind, the fruits of imagination, ingenuity, and effort. These can range from groundbreaking inventions and artistic masterpieces to innovative software, compelling brand identities, or even unique business methodologies. While you cannot physically touch these creations, they carry immense economic worth. Think about it. The moment you design a revolutionary product, write a captivating story, develop a novel algorithm, or craft a memorable brand logo, you've generated intellectual property. Broadly speaking, intellectual property can be divided into two major categories: inventions and creative works. Inventions encompass novel and practical solutions to problems, such as new technologies, machinery, or processes. These are typically safeguarded through patents. Creative works, on the other hand, include artistic and literary outputs like music, films, books, paintings, and even software code. These are usually protected under copyright laws. Both categories represent the boundless potential of human creativity and form the bedrock of modern innovation. To safeguard intellectual property, we rely on intellectual property rights, IPRs. These are legal protections granted to creators and owners of intellectual assets, ensuring that their work cannot be copied, stolen, or misused without permission. Without such rights, innovators and artists would be left vulnerable, unable to fully reap the rewards of their efforts or defend their ideas from exploitation. The main forms of intellectual property rights. Let me guide you through the primary types of IPRs, each with its unique characteristics, benefits, and requirements. 1. Patents. Patents are designed to protect new inventions, whether they involve products, processes, or machines. To qualify for patent protection, the invention must meet three criteria. It must be novel, new and original, demonstrate an inventive step, not obvious to others in the field, and be industrially applicable, useful in a practical sense. A patent grants the inventor exclusive rights to produce, sell, or license their invention for a specified period, typically 20 years. This exclusivity allows inventors to commercialize their ideas without fear of competition during that time. 2. Copyright safeguards original creative works, including literature, music, films, software, and visual art. Unlike patents, any copyright arises automatically upon the creation of the work in many jurisdictions, meaning registration is not always necessary. The protection period generally lasts for the creator's lifetime plus an additional 50 to 70 years depending on the country. This ensures that creators and their heirs can benefit financially from their work for generations. 3. Trademarks. Trademarks protect the distinctive elements that represent a brand, such as names, logos, slogans, or symbols. These identifiers help consumers distinguish one business from another. A well-crafted trademark can become an incredibly powerful commercial asset. Think of the Nike swoosh or the Apple logo, both of which evoke instant recognition and trust. 4. Industrial designs. Industrial designs protect the aesthetic aspects of a product, such as its shape, pattern, or configuration, provided they are original and visually appealing. For instance, the sleek design of a smartphone or the unique contours of a designer chair can be protected under this category. Industrial design rights ensure that creators are rewarded for their artistic innovation. 5. Trade secrets. Trade secrets involve confidential business information that provides a competitive edge, such as proprietary formulas, manufacturing processes, or customer databases. Unlike patents, trade secrets are not disclosed to the public. A famous example is the Coca-Cola formula, which has been safeguarded as a trade secret for over a century. The key to protecting trade secrets lies in maintaining their confidentiality through agreements and security measures. Intellectual property policy and its broader implications. Governments around the world recognize the critical role of innovation in driving progress and prosperity. To encourage and reward innovation, they have established robust IP policies. Through IPR laws, governments grant innovators a temporary monopoly, a defined period during which they can exclusively benefit from their creations. This system is designed to strike a delicate balance. Let's say, on one hand, it incentivizes innovation by ensuring creators can profit from their work. On the other hand, it ensures that once the protection period ends, the innovation enters the public domain, allowing society as a whole to benefit. Beyond individual incentives, IP policy serves broader economic and social objectives. A strong IP framework can attract foreign investment, foster local entrepreneurship, create jobs, and even preserve cultural heritage. Countries with well-developed IP systems often boast vibrant innovation ecosystems where creativity thrives and industries flourish. However, the implementation of IPRs is not without challenges. There are ongoing debates about balancing private rights with public interests, particularly in areas like healthcare, software, and education. For instance, how do we ensure that life-saving drugs remain accessible to those in need while respecting pharmaceutical patents? How can we protect indigenous knowledge and traditions from being exploited without proper consent or compensation? Intellectual property and its role in innovation. Strong intellectual property rights can significantly influence the pace and direction of innovation. Knowing that their work is protected and that they can profit from it gives inventors and creators the confidence to invest time, resources, and energy into developing new ideas. For businesses, IP acts as a shield against imitation and offers a competitive edge. It also plays a crucial role in attracting investors. For example, a startup with patented technology is far more appealing to venture capitalists as the IP represents a valuable income generating asset. Companies can monetize their IP through licensing agreements, partnerships, or even outright sales. However, there's a flip side. In some cases, IP can stifle innovation, particularly when it is used to block competition or when excessive litigation creates a hostile environment. Industries like technology have witnessed a patent wars where companies spend more time fighting legal battles than developing new ideas. This underscores the importance of using IP responsibly and ethically, and that intellectual property as a strategic asset. In today's economy, intellectual property is far more than a legal safeguard. It is a strategic asset that can shape a company's success. Leading firms don't just create products, they build portfolios of intellectual assets. Take Apple, for instance. Its success isn't solely based on its hardware, but on the seamless integration of design, software, and branding code, all protected by layers of IP. The businesses that manage their IP strategically can unlock sustainable competitive advantages. They can use IP to differentiate their offerings, block competitors, strengthen customer loyalty, and open up new revenue streams. Licensing, for example, allows companies to expand globally without manufacturing capabilities, earning royalties while scaling their reach. Furthermore, IP can enhance a company's financial standing. It can be listed as an intangible asset on the balance sheet, used as collateral for loans, or bundled into mergers and acquisitions to increase valuation. In the digital age, where ideas often outweigh physical assets in value, IP is a cornerstone of economic power. To effectively leverage IP as a strategic tool, organizations should 1. Identify all forms of IP they generate, including those that may not be immediately obvious. 2. Protect these assets through appropriate legal mechanisms or confidentiality measures. 3. Monitor the market for potential infringement or misuse. 4. Commercialize their IP through licensing, partnerships, or direct monetization. 5. Align their IP strategy with broader business and innovation goals. Conclusion in summary, intellectual property is much more than a legal concept. It is a vital driver of innovation, competitiveness, and growth. Whether you're an inventor, designer, coder, writer, or entrepreneur, your ideas hold intrinsic value. By protecting, nurturing, and strategically utilizing that value, you can unlock tremendous opportunities for yourself and your organization. As future leaders in innovation, I encourage you to view IP not merely as a defensive mechanism but as a powerful enabler of progress. It is both a shield and a sword, offering protection while empowering you to carve out new possibilities. Thank you for your attention. In our next session, we'll explore how innovation spreads through markets and how adoption patterns are influenced by communication networks, social norms, and change agents. Stay tuned.